So early on, my family and I was involved in the Methodist Church, and I was raised as a moralistic kid. That almost became an identity of mine. Everything's good on the top, and I'm pursuing perfection, and then there was this pursuit of self that was underneath it because all of this other stuff was not achievable. Yeah. I was smitten with Ashleigh. I thought that she was beautiful, and I wanted to date her. And I asked her to go out with me, and she decided that that was not what she wanted to do at the moment. So I picked up my ball and I went to go play somewhere else, and she was like, "No, wait, hang on. There is, I don't know. I still don't know what she was trying to do." I've given my life to this woman that I absolutely 100% love, and I can't will my way out of her being hurt.
I mean, you want to be a mom. I want my husband to be a dad. I think we would have been pretty good at it. It's disheartening.
We lost a total of 13 children through our infertility journey.
The first ectopic pregnancy we kind of struggled with on our own. Didn't really have anybody
We did.
to talk to or walk through it with.
So between doing it on your own, figuring it out, and then man, the freedom that comes in living in good biblical community. So we were shown that through infertility and through loss. No doubt about it.
It was really hard to watch Cynthia experience the pain each month.
Back in the 80s, you didn't talk about infertility very much. You didn't talk about the struggles. You didn't talk about the pain.
Not long after we adopted our children through Living Alternatives, we were asked to lead a class at our church for young married couples. We did that for 26 years.
We didn't really know that Jimmy and Ashleigh were going to walk that walk. It was painful to see them walk it.
We go up to the hospital, walk into the door, fixing to have this emergency surgery, and who's sitting there in pre-op but Cynthia Pate. What it really reminds me of is in the book of Acts when Philip is called to go meet the Ethiopian. He's in a chariot coming back from Jerusalem, so he was already a believer. Like he went there to worship God, and Philip came alongside him. And he asked him what he was reading, and the famous words that he said is, "How can I know unless someone shows me?"
The world may tell you they care about you, but when the rubber meets the road, they don't show up in the way that we know now how we can and how people can.
Because you've been loved first by the creator of the universe, that's the kind of love that was probably most shocking. One of the best pieces of advice was from the Pates, and they told us that they used to sleep with their Bible. And so that was big, because Ashley and I would sleep with my Bible in between us, and holding on to God's word during those dark times was amazing to me. So man, God's word is alive and powerful, and just clinging, the physical clinging to that. Man, it was foundational during that time.
Enter his gates with thanksgiving. Go into his courts with praise. Give thanks to him and praise his name. For the Lord is good. His unfailing love continues forever, and his faithfulness continues to generations.
We heard the Pates' story about their own infertility and about adoption, and we had been prepped by Living Alternatives. And so that was a pivotal moment in my life is at Celia's adoption ceremony. I grew up being moralistic and doing the right thing, but man, recognizing and receiving this child, it was 100% total abandonment of who I thought that I needed to be, and really less of me and more of Jesus.
I get emotional.
Yeah.
I mean, they are absolutely amazing parents, and to watch that maturity and their desire to point their children to God, it's almost as if your children are doing well.
The people that work with and for Living Alternatives are missionaries, walking with us, with Celia and Oaken's birth mom, through the years as they grow up, And their support comes from the faithful people that continue to see the gospel move forward with women that come into crisis. And so giving within the community with Living Alternatives, you are living in the light. That's our hope. That's where our hope is found, in the rock and the foundation of Jesus.